I'd like to tell you very briefly, if you're interested in this technique, you can take baby steps. You don't have to use the just-in-time teaching method at all, by which I mean only teach what they tell you to teach. That's big. That's a big step. It's well worth it. And I would love to talk to any of you about how I got started. But if you don't want to do that, just assign LearnSmart for the night before class for every class. Give them 5 points, 10 points. In my class, it's about 25% of their grade. But it's a big enough carrot that they'll do it. And it does not inflate the grades, I can assure you that. Have them do that, and even if it doesn't change the number of topics you teach, it will change the way you teach, because if you even look at the results, you'll have seen what they had trouble with. And if you don't have time, you don't have to look at the results. The benefit of them having engaged in the material will already be there. For each chapter, you can set how long each LearnSmart activity should take on average. And when you move the slider bar, I guess you're looking at me this way, if you move it to the left so that it only takes, I prescribe 10, 12, maybe 15 minutes of an assignment. On average, students actually take longer than that. But that is because I like to emphasize the learning outcomes, the big picture things, and I'm sure that they're not going to spend a lot of time on details that are not important to me when they do that. And it seems to be a palatable length of time for them to work. So just do yourself a favor and assign LearnSmart for each night before each class. In my class, the combined total of all those LearnSmart assignments count for approximately 20% of the students' grades. And you may balk at the fact that, wow, I'm giving away 20% because they'll get 10 points if they do this. Yeah, you are. It does not lead to grade inflation. It leads to less anxiety surrounding the tests, etc., because they're not quite as critical, and you've gotten your students in a much better state to be ready to learn.